picks.
Into a nah. Wait, whoa! Full not playing Orm!
What timeline is this, man?
I mean, I guess Rumble into Orn into Rumble is horrific for Orn.
I mean, we were just talking about how this game had potential to be another banger. To the Rift. None of the runes looking overly strange. None of the summoners either. And here we go. A big game. Implications both at the top and bottom of the standings. And Invul really going to be looking to answer Slash. But
that's what I was talking about. Can't get it level 1.
Outlaw forced to burn the flash already. There is now a target on the Karma's back.
I fully respect the flash. Like, had to immediately flash.
Oh yeah, no, you have to flash that.
But it's just funny because you never like. I'm gonna be honest. In UNL, you don't really see mid laners run up like that aggressively early. I think he might have just autopiloted and be like, oh shit, I didn't expect that. And to be fair, who invades through there? But yeah, they get the flash. They were semi invade. But yeah, I mean, I guess Karma can play without flash in this early game. I don't think that she's going to be too threatened. I think the Volibear will probably look mid to look for something. As long as she respects it, she's got wards on the top side, so she knows the Volibear is most likely going to come through the bot side if he comes from anyway. She gets this level 2, she gets E, she's chilling.
Yeah, pretty much. Both junglers starting on the bot side this game, which is a bit of a switch from what we've seen today, but a very welcome one. So we may see some early topside action. I'm looking forward to seeing what Initiator can do on this Rumble into Fool.
I mean, also just to see what Fool can do with the Gnar, because I know Fool has been a bit of a Gnar player, a pocket pick player, but he has not played it all this season. He just pulled it out today. He's feeling himself today. And
why not? I mean, your team is top of the standings. Yes, okay, you could be tied with 777 if you lose this game, but...
I mean, Fool's looking at that and he's like, hey, yo, we're going to be tied if we lose, but I play for 777 tomorrow, so I might do a bit of trolling. As the Volibear's looking... Oh, Kargili. Oh, he looked for the cheeky one.
Yeah.
But this is going to waste a lot of time for the Volibear.
And Invul... And if you think about it, you know, the Bill, everyone knows how this guy likes to play by now, or at least we should do. Everybody should know by now he loves ganking bot lane. So,
yep.
Invul playing very nicely, wasting some of the Volibear's time, like you say.
Well, I mean,
and not letting him get that successful gank.
I mean, I'm going to be honest. They don't even know he's there.
No, probably not, but doesn't matter. They wasted his time, even though they didn't know. I'm going to give my boys credit.
And also, the issue here is now that the Bills he's gone for this gank bot that didn't work out. Obviously, Invul don't know, but the top wave's pushing in, so there's no gank top lane. And Viego's got to have this farm lead. Yes, he doesn't have the item advantage, as seeing the Karma Vex trades. And it's not
high intensity mid lane gameplay.
It's not the best, but they're slow pushing this one out, and
they're gonna look. No, the hot is enough.
Yeah, you can see like the wave states for Invul are okay. I think they're more than happy to play with this.
Outlaw again, looking onto Martin Juicer King.
This Caitlyn pick's suffering a bit here. As Fool, he's going to have to eat.
Yeah, Fool. Oh, he's a risk here. The Viego flash stun going to land. He tries to hop away, but is it enough distance? No. Imare with first blood. The Viego on the board as they're going to dive in on the bot lane now. CJ Shaw going forward. Going to be the double knock-up, though, from Christian.
Oh, Dave!
Diving forward. The stun on
Dave!
Dave! The Ignite and CJ Shaw finds...
It's an Invul masterclass early!
He's diving forward. They're going to find another one onto Martin Juicer King. No, the flash away. And now the Bill looking forward. The Thunder is called. And Outlaw will fall shortly. Does get taken down by the Volibear. And now Amare trying to get himself out alive. Can he turn it around at all? No. The Bill finds the kill, but will die to the tower.
He gets out of there, by the way, if he doesn't stop. Like, he literally stopped and stood still on the turret.
Look, he's trying to help his boy out. What can you say?
But I mean, yeah, like, both of these junglers now with 2 kills we're going to be seeing a full AP Volibear jungle that I know the Bill's been playing this in I think in solo.
Wait, full AP?
Yeah, he goes. It's like AP tank.
Huh?
Yeah, he goes.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's a thing. Don't worry.
Okay.
But you see the Viego, the Volibear now. They're both recall. They've got their items and like an early game from Invul. We were saying like they could lose it in this early game. And they've shown pretty good prowess to come out to do something bit ballsy in this early here.
Look, the important thing I always think when you're a team like in any sport, be it football, be it rugby, be it League of Legends, if you're a team and you've not had the best of fortunes across a season, the most important thing is that you keep trying, you keep coming out swinging every week. And this early game, the first 5 minutes, Invul are swinging. And so far, they've landed. Whether they will keep landing for the rest of the game, yet to be seen. But they are swinging for FMB.
At the end, the issue is just that I don't think the kills onto Hawksbill are the player they wanted the kills to go onto, if anyone. You kind of accept it, move on. They got that kill in the bot lane. Yes, Leona got it, but it was big for the Kate Leona. They blew the flash from the Yasuo.
And we haven't mentioned, but Imare picking up the Void Grubs earlier. So first Dragon going over to FMB. Void Grubs for Invul. Some potential counter-jungling attempt here for the Bill. Going to be found out by the Viego, and there's big damage coming through onto this Volibear.
They both die!
Flashing in. They're good. Oh my god, they both get eviscerated. Both mid laners with the kills, but Martin Juicer King with the resets can Outlaw turn anything around or get out. CJ Shaw actually roaming up here. Might be a little bit isolated. Both supports actually joining their mid laners.
The issue there for Martin Juicer King was he messed up his... Oh, Full Knife just found a solo kill.
The Gnar. Stunning Initiator under the tower. Gonna chunk down the Rumble. Incredibly low here. Equalizer is available, but not gonna be thrown out. I think Initiator survives barely with the flash. Oh, the hook lands this time, but no follow-up to come through from Christian.
Oh my god, they're doing so much damage.
Yeah, Kargily and Christian taking big damage on the return here. Galungulate and CJ Shaw gonna keep running forward. Ignite ticking. Christian with the wind shield at the last possible second.
No, Dave, walk back! Dave, walk back!
Oh, no! And now the Bill joins the fight. Amare in the area as well, but it's going to be CJ Shaw that is first to fall, and now the Caitlyn under fire. Can Amare find anything? He picks one up onto the Yasuo. Now desperately trying to get away. Does have the Heartbreaker reset in a 1v1 with the Volibear. He is only ever going to lose. The Thunder Call comes through. The hook lands from Kargily, and Hawksbill's 5-2.
Yeah, and I mean, you can see this Yasuo North lane is not working out the best for FMB, but it's just unfortunate that the Yasuo passive shield just came up when the Ignite was going down, and then they just over aggressed, didn't really understand the map state, and this Volibear now has 5 kills and it's looking in a very, very good spot.
Yeah, but with all the gold in one place, if that target is not in a fight for whatever reason, or if that target is picked off, it can swing momentum. Like you say, Galungulate and CJ doing a really good job in this 2v2, shutting Christian and Kargily down, conceding a bit of a CS lead, but finding the kills.
Yeah, the issue with this lane though is that the Caitlyn, she wants to be hitting the turret. She doesn't want to be under her turret.
Yeah. And
Christian and Kargily are not allowing her to look for anything. Is okay, fool.
Oh, it's a big nod. Straight into the waiting arms of the Volibear. The stun comes through. The Thunder goes down, and the Rumble ejects from the mech. Vex in the area as well as CJ looks for the engage. The ult's going to go wide, but I don't think it matters. 3v2 in the bot lane. Christian looking for blood. Going to take out one, going to find the second onto CJ as well, and it all starts to fall apart for Invul.
Yeah, we're talking about Invul surviving the early game, and the early game seems to be getting away from them now. We're only 10 minutes in, and
Mare.
These past 5 minutes have not been the best for Invul, but they're looking to fight this.
5-minute break turning on the style, but Invul going to look to counterpunch here. Initiator stealing away the blue buff, actually getting in there at the last second. Throws down the equalizer, but the Volibear damage is just not there. Fool now chasing down Outlaw. Don't think the Gnar's really going to be able to do anything as CJ joining the fight, finding a stun. They're going to look to poke away at the Gnar, but nothing further to come from it.
Yeah, and that's a 10 stack Dark Seal, and that's just 2 Volibear. Like, no one will win versus that in a 1v1 fight. He will just do obscene amounts of damage, and he's starting to accelerate. And I don't want to say it's over just yet, but you know the teams that are playing, seeing that it's Sam with the lead.
Oh, Cargilly though, maybe about to get picked. Root gonna land. Outlaw and Amare diving
good
forward.
hook.
Outlaw picks one up, and the hook will land from Amare, and that will net them a second kill. Meanwhile, the Caitlyn gets solo killed, but 2 kills in the mid lane. You're gonna get pressure on the mid lane tower as well, and you've got to take the small wins when you can here as it involves.
Yeah, and you can see the power of the Yasuo pick in the 1v1. Like, the Caitlyn can't handle that Yasuo, and this Yasuo is now accelerating away, and it's Christian on his Yas. So it's a little bit rough, but I mean, there's ways into this game. Keep finding picks like that.
And it is only 2,000 gold. It is not insurmountable. It will feel it at this point in the game, but it is not an insurmountable lead.
But just like how you said, the lack of the front line for Invul, even with that Suedo front line of Viego Karma, it's not the best. And I'm seeing a Medjai's on this Volibear.
Yeah, I am. The book has been purchased. Big damage coming through from the Karma though now with the Malignance complete.
Can they find the kill?
Well,
they can find the kill.
They are going to find the kill. They find one. Teleport being channeled now by the Rumble. Equalizer is available as well.
Oh, good Equalizer.
Gonna come down. Very good red carpet. The Rumble going to be
Volibear's gone.
Going to be destroyed, but the Volibear is dead, and now they have the Volibear themselves. Yasuo going to not actually find anything, and it's a massive fight in the bot river for Invul.
And that's a use of your TP advantage. Yes, you're going to lose stuff top lane, but I think if you're Invul, you're going to take that. You're going to find the swing. You're going to find the even gold.
So many shutdowns were just claimed there for Invul.
Yeah, I mean, that's huge from Initiator. Like, he recognizes that he has a TP advantage on full. He can TP down to this fight, and he finds a big I forgot Rumble's ult, but he finds he finds a big equalizer to stick it on the Yasuo and the Volibear, making it very difficult for them to fight.
Yeah, the Rumble ultimate really living up to its name there, equalizing that fight completely and tipping it just into Invul's favor. The gold lead swinging now back, so Invul with a 500 gold lead. Drakes are even, Grubs are even. I mean, towers are even, but that's because one hasn't been taken yet. And we are back to relative parity, and a lot of the gold is on the Viego, which is exactly where you want it to be.
Yeah, the Viego and the Karma getting this gold is actually huge for Invul, because they're the primary damage sources right now. This Caitlyn's not been able to do a lot. She can DPS, but she has literally no items. She just has components all over the shop. She's struggled this entire laning phase.
It is currently yard sale Caitlyn.
Also Rumble, without items, they're going to be face-hacking this Volibear. Joe, I think, might have just died.
Yeah, very, very possibly. He does not have the Heartbreaker, actually, so he is just consigned to death.
That's the power of AP Volibear.
Yeah. Especially when it has 8 kills in the early game.
Yeah, and I mean, you have no MR. Oh, you have Merchandise now. But it's not the greatest of situations.
Yeah. But even still, there is still no hope lost, because this is still a very, very tight game. Invul navigating the early game, well, making it out of the early game on relative parity, as we discussed at the top of the game. If when they've done this in the past, it's meant good things for them. Will it mean good things for them again? We are yet to see. But
we need to see more team fights like the last one. Fool wasn't at the last team fight, so a 5v5, but I think they need to find that pick just before the fight. Like, it came from Outlaw running mid, chunking out Mind User King, and then CJ Shaw finding him on the rotation down just to be able to clean up the kill to immediately make it a numbers advantage for Invul. And then with the TP to make it just a big swing, but they're gonna look for a dive here. I think Joe's hiding in the wings.
They don't know that Amare is lurking here to potentially join in on this. They're gonna look to go forward though.
Okay, they find the kill, the Volibear.
They've blown the Volibear apart. All of the gold is gone. The Caitlyn falls, but in terms of a gold trade,
can they kill the Yasuo? They can kill the Yasuo.
In the area though, Karma joining onto the fight. It's a double kill for the Viego. The resets are coming through. Martin Juicer King gonna be the third to fall, and Amare diving forward, leading the Invul charge on to Cargilly. Triple kill for the Viego. Anything you can do, I can do as well, answering Hawksbill with 9 kills in this early game.
And yeah,
using what a banger this is, by the way.
Using all your ults there from using most of your your engage onto the Caitlyn, I think is fair, but she isn't really a champion, right? So you're trying to force this fight that doesn't really exist. You're trying to force them off the turret. You just need to force them off the turret and just not attack them. Well, and then
when you trade a 0-kill Caitlyn for a 9-kill Volibear, that is worth everything.
And also the issue there becomes the fact that when Volibear dies, Viego just becomes him. So the goalie then just swings.
Yeah, 100%.
And
this Viego is now very, very strong.
2-item Viego versus 2-item Volibear. It's Sam versus Joe to really push each team over the line.
But who's got the better supporting cast? With a 5-1 Karma alongside the Viego, that Viego's power is just going to be amplified significantly.
Now, I will say there is setup for the Yasuo to find ults, the Cargilly knock-up, the Cargilly hug, but also I think
the Gnar ultimate.
The Gnar ultimate as well, yeah. They both provide the knock-ups. They also, I mean, he doesn't have to take them, but if they find the correct target, I think Cargilly, we've known him on this Nautilus to be able to do some big things. I think he wants to be finding the Viego in the fights. I think they need to blow up the Viego before they do anything else, because the Viego is going to be the one that's going to turn these fights.
Yeah, definitely.
As we got 5-man for Heralds, they're going to concede Drake pressure.
Yeah, and Tower's starting to fall here in the favor of 5-minute break, picking up both side lane outers in that short sequence.
They're gonna run. They're gonna run.
Yeah, they're gonna have time to rotate here. We could see a fight around this dragon. Initiator looking to move down. Does not have the equalizer though, crucially. A massive team fight.
Full on the flank, but no Mega Gnar.
Yeah, no Gnar charge at all. And Dragon gonna be secured here by Amare. The Heartbreaker going to maybe get him out? No, doesn't get the chance.
Oh!
About sneaks it an Outlaw. So much damage from the Karma, the magic resist reduction, the rumble, everything landing, the layering from Invul. Full not going to get a chance to do anything even though the Mega Gnar hits 4. And it's a 5-0 ace and Outlaw finds 4.
That was it was the engage that I was talking about. You engage onto the Viego, you caused him so many issues. And I mean, they did everything correctly. It's just that they all piled into the pit. The Karma was just stood on the side. The equalizer, was there an equalizer? I don't even remember.
No, there wasn't.
It was just
still on cooldown.
It was just a
clearing top wave.
It was just a Karma RQ, and Amare then found just the resets because he survived for so goddamn long.
It was Karma RQ and Rumble Flamethrower that just decimated the entire health, every health bar on 5-minute break, decimated by that.
And it was exactly what I was saying in the pregame. The dive from FMB, if they look to dive, the Rumble wants that, the Viego wants that. You dive into a choke against the Karma Rumble, and then the Viego, at this point in the game, he can survive for a while. Now you see the Volibear sold his Medjais.
I mean, fair enough, it probably wasn't providing that much value, right?
But yeah, that's a huge gold swing. It is only a Drake and a tier 1 mid. The Invul can get out of it, but it puts him in a good position. Dave also wasn't at that fight straight away. He was very late, which meant the Drake was taking a bit of a while.
He picked up a few assists on the back of it though, which will help bring the Caitlyn back into this game.
And also the issue, I think, there was the Gnar wasn't he had none of his Gnar bar stacked, so he had to stack it in the fight. You can see he hit a 4-man ult, but it doesn't matter when all your team are dead.
Yeah, it doesn't matter when you're 1v5 and stunned. But no, Invul really, really coming out swinging. 3,500 gold is the lead as we approach the 20-minute mark. And, I mean, yeah, if Invul can keep finding fights like that, then there is no reason why they cannot take this game.
Yeah, but the issue I'm seeing here is that Invul lane assignments are very messy. Gulangulate is answering top wave against Dejafu. Dejafu has the TP. Karma's sitting mid. I think they need to put this Caitlyn mid and let Karma sit, because look, they're dropping the Herald now. They're going to have this mid pressure. They're probably going to have this mid tier 1 fall. Invul are going to concede 3 towers in the early game. Ooh, you're not going to get it just yet.
At this point,
okay, we'll get it now.
Your Caitlyn is very, very weak. She is effectively a caster minion.
That's why she needs to be sat mid lane, as they're going to get the Herald second. They're going to stop it, and they're going to find the volleyball. Oh, out!
That's quite a big cooldown to force.
Yeah, and I think
that is quite a big force there from Invul.
I think Sam just forcing it a little bit too much with that Herald.
I mean, I respect it, but at the same time, yeah.
But yeah, Gulangulate again moving to this top side. I don't think he wants to be the one to answer. But Joe's they're actually looking to bait here. Joe's gonna go around for a wraparound, and Fool is respecting it. He has that spider sense to say, yeah, nah, I can sense something's off here.
No, Fool has been playing really well. Really, really big props. I think Fool has performed to a very, very good standard so far this game.
But the problem with Nara is you can perform well in lane. It's just how can you perform out of lane in the later team fights when you need it.
It's not even that, right? It's can you manage your Narbar so that you are reaching Mega at the right times for team fights. That is the line that you need to be reaching there.
He's gonna Mega out just now. You've got Drake in 50. If FMB wanna fight this, he's gonna need to stack it quick. Straight after, because he's gonna
does have the teleport though.
He's gonna but it's 40 seconds and he's Mega Nart now, so he's just gonna have to slow it down, like get rid of this Mega Nart, and he's gonna have to just look to speed stack, unless FMB don't want to fight this, as Arky from Karma does not care about your wind wall, man.
No, it does not. Out and Simeone taking a decent chunk, about 20% of his health bar.
Look at
Outlaw. Yeah, 3 items for Outlaw. He does not care.
As Invul took tier 2 mid, when?
I don't remember seeing that go down either. Yeah, I don't know.
I guess maybe when the Herald push came through, the answer push, because Invul had maybe wait, actually no, it was at the fight.
Were we both just not paying attention?
We weren't paying attention because I looked at 2 turrets. I think I looked at red side turrets and saw 2 and thought that was Invul for some reason. They definitely took it after the Drake fight. As it's gonna be Drake over to Invul.
Yeah, Dragon number 3 being gifted. Mountain Soul point now.
Mountain Soul is big for this team.
Because then you look at like what I said during draft, this team having the front line. Oh, Volibear potentially.
Nice sidestep.
Solar Flare.
Solar Flare for all is fine, but the sidestep from Sam just to dodge that but they're gonna move straight to Baron here.
Yeah. But yeah, what I was saying at the top of the game about this Invul comp having no front line, giving them a Mountain Soul.
There's a TP behind. There's a TP behind.
Oh, the flank. Do they know?
For immediately jumped out of that. He's gonna go. He's almost a Mega Gnar. They could look to a fight here. Double fear.
Teleporting in. Double fear gonna land. Outlaw a little bit chunked, but has the shielding, has the healing from the W, so should be okay. Christian Simeone diving forward. Looking
Mega
for initiator. No knock-up. Mega Gnar is going to happen. The Gnar hits 2. Knock-up onto the Rumble as well, so no Equalizer to come down.
It comes down anyway! It doesn't matter!
The Equalizer is massive, though, as the Viego dives forward. CJ Shaw finds one on to the Volibear.
My god, Invul!
Gnar dies as well. The Viego and the Karma running the show in these team fights. You can pick one, but that is all you're getting. Imare and Outlaw, the double act, taking control.
Full found a solid engage. I'm not gonna say a great engage. It was a he forced it. He forced it quite heavy, but they couldn't find the follow up. They had to be a bit slow about it. But they found the chunk. But you see the Karma shields at this point in the game are so strong against this dive. Joe was just off on the side, or the vehicle was off on the side, not really there yet. And then Initiator dies, but with his dying breath, he sends his rockets into the sky across the lane, so they just can't walk, and they're just like the Nara is sitting on it, the Volibear sitting on it, the Vex is sitting on it. His equalizers have been huge this game.
Yeah, and the Rumble Ultimate, just as base deals so much damage. The slow is incredibly impactful. The damage is ridiculous, and getting that placement, getting even 2 people stuck up on the equalizer can be enough. And we've seen Initiator really find the angles in these fights.
Yeah, and if you again FMB, they need to find the Viego. They don't really need to care about anyone. They can probably pop the Rumble, but if Rumble gets his equalizer off, it doesn't matter. They need to find the Viego or the Karma. They're the 2 main targets that they should really focus on this right now.
Because this Karma, everyone thinks, oh, they're playing Karma mid. Oh, it's just going to be really supportive. They're just going to play through their jungler. So if we kill their jungler, there's not going to be an issue. This Karma is dealing damage.
Karma deals damage, but at the same time, it's the shields, and the shields that scale with AP, and she's got an AP Karma. She's going to have bigger shields.
Yeah. And at this point, you know, the gold lead touching 5,000.
Fool might get collapsed on her. The Rumble is sprinting down.
Yeah, with the scrap shield movement speed, Rumble can get around deceptively fast. We'll have the hop to
I think Fool's
potentially jump away, but there's no wave. I think Fool might just be dead. The
yeah.
root is going to be channeled. Ace in the hole lands. Dave gets himself another assist.
I think Fool was just accepting the fact that, like, he knows that he needs to get it's better to push these side lanes right now in the game state.
That's Mountain Soul now in a minute and a half.
But he should be up for this. He's not going to have to.
He'll be up for it. But how much pressure and how much vision are FMB going to have to concede now, whilst their top laner is off the map?
Yeah, it's an awkward one. They have pretty okay vision, but it's Invul now moving in, doing the typical Invul macro where they walk in. But this is a 3-iron Yasuo, a 3-iron Volibear.
But like you say, we don't get to see this very often from Invul because their early games have looked quite suspect.
Yeah, they would probably they would go to do the macro play and get the vision, but they would die getting the vision because they don't have anything.
they'd be too far behind. But in a game where they are considerably ahead, I would say, they are able to do this, and they are slowly just going to start strangling 5-minute break out of this game.
And this is what I was saying about in the last game with Slash P, where they don't have any siege potential. Here you have Karma, you have Caitlyn, and you have good ample peel for them, so they can they can just siege up these waves. And Mountain Soul 5 seconds away. Meganar coming through now. FMB are looking to fight this. Fool's gonna get rooted.
Yeah, but now can Invul, as they've been playing the macro so well, recognize the Meganar? Look at the timer.
They're waiting for it. They're waiting for it.
Yeah,
they're waiting for it.
They're waiting it out. They're not going to be able to take the dragon in time. Fool about to run out of Meganar, and Mininar now locked for the next few seconds.
Oh, this Karma is just tapping them lightly.
Yeah.
They're looking for the engage. Outlaw might be caught!
The engage. Outlaw is going to get...
Put the equalizer across everyone!
No, he's not dead. How's he still alive? He survived so long. The equalizer burning away the health bars. It's another 2 quick kills to start off the fight for Invul. Fool going to fall. Heart being broken across the rift. The ace in the hole not quite picking up the Vex. But it's going to be Mountain Soul for Invul. And Outlaw, you mentioned the shielding. You mentioned the AP power of the Karma. We saw it all there. He survived for so much longer than he had any right to, with the equalizer on top of him, burning down 5-minute break and setting their hopes alight of winning this game.
Yeah, I mean, that's the issue with FMB, right? That they're facing in these fights is the equalizer. The equalizer is causing so much havoc for them because they find the engage, they find the pick that I said, find that Karma. She doesn't die straight away. It's unfortunate. But the equalizer is just across 5 members.
Yeah.
And immediately, as soon as that equalizer drops, you're dying. You're suffering. Yeah. You're injured.
And shout outs to CJ Shaw really quick as well for a lot of the lockdown to keep people on top of the equalizer. Because I think that's gone a little bit under the radar in some of these fights.
Oh, for sure.
Not that that, you know, having lockdown on Leona is exactly difficult because 3 of your abilities are direct CC, but...
But I mean, it's the timing, it's the layering of the CC.
Yeah, exactly, and so credit where it's due.
Like, if you just ult EQ straight away, okay, they're CC for 2 seconds. If you ult, then E, then Q, they're CC for about 20 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. But all of that duration.
About Christian Simeone is not having fun against his Karma.
He's so tilted. You can just feel it.
Outlaw might be overstepping though, but he knows his team are behind him.
But this is dangerous because Outlaw's feeling himself.
Yeah, I mean, we saw it. We saw it when they were pushing midway. Outlaw is the one running at the enemy team. He's saying, "Yeah, come find me. Come find me."
Look at the size of the shield. Why not? When he has a nearly 1k HP shield, why not?
And F&B have to answer this midway, and that's going to be Baron. They just have to concede the Baron. They can't do anything about it.
Yeah, meanwhile, your Rumble answering the Gnar successfully on the bot side. Viego and Karma and Caitlyn melting through the Nashor. And FMB look rattled.
They look a bit shell shocked.
Yeah, they look a little bit rattled.
Like for like the first 5 minutes of the game was Invul favored. And then the next 5 minutes, it was heavily FMB favored. This Volibear got off to a flying start, but it's just not been able to. They have just not been able to put it together. Like everything, it's like they find an engage, but it's just a bit off, or somebody gets replied. It's like they find something, but it's like just a bit off where there's a gap for Invul, and Invul just saying that gap. Is this TP? I'm not sure about.
Maybe they look for a fight off of the back of this. Fool also actually TPing up, so. Both top laners expending the TPs. Initiator gonna get jumped on here.
Oh, the Yasuo is taking
hits. Here goes the equalizer and everyone's boat.
Oh my god!
Oh, Outlaw. It's quite large. No one dies somehow, but the damage I think has been done.
Yeah, you don't need to kill them. You could just they can't fight you.
That's the top lane inhibitor secured, and if those Karma Qs keep hitting on Kargili like
looking for it! Oh!
DJ Shaw finds Fool. Can they find the Mega Gnar? I think they hit 3 Galungulate with a
what a W from Galungulate!
To lock people down, and Dave just survives. Rumble's cooking in the kitchen, and Amare picks up his 13th. I think that might be it. I think they may have done it. 5-minute break, going to go to 8-3 and extend their loss streak to 2 games. After this, people thought they were immune. People thought they were unbeatable, but in this game, there's only one team that's invulnerable.
My god, Invul are running for playoffs right now. Invul are running for playoffs. They saw /P win and they're like, hey, yo. Hey, and they're putting pressure on teams above them.